And now we're gonna get into the episode that pretty much like was the dipping point for the season, at least for this episode, at least. Because here's the thing: later down the line, I start to complain a little bit about the episode structure into this season, like how like in season 1 had a little bit of episode structure problems, and this definitely showcased in season 2 as well. But hey, link in the description below. Watch the reaction if you enjoy it. Hey, cool. If you want to have this listen off in the background while you're drawing or walking in the park or something like that, hey, that's cool too. So I need to do this just to make sure YouTube actually notifies you that this exists, and that's pretty much it. Plus, hey, 10-minute talking sessions. Why not? So I hope I can actually cram enough talking points in this one, because there's not much to say about this episode. Gigantitan. It is the dipping point, as I said before, of this season, because it's just a baby. I guess I can talk about the underlying like plot that was going on. I'm happy to see that Marinette was trying to get help with the whole Adrian dynamic that she's trying to go with, and pretty much showcase, hey, it's one of those it's kind of like Spike thinking that other people don't know that he likes Rarity, when it's obvious you like Rarity. While in Marinette's case, it's obvious you like Adrian. We know you like Adrian. Happy you're actually trying to come to us to help for once. The running joke of Rose getting confused with the other flower names, they know they should have tried a little bit better with different code names, something like that. And Tiger Lily, all that stuff. That was a pretty okay bit as well. And I just liked this episode because it showcased more of the background characters and how they can come into the foreground, help out the main character in some way. And yeah, so far, I love when a plan just tries to come together and was completely and utterly destroyed. Thanks to the fact that, hey, really not good at plans. and that goes down the line. I like how the end of the plan revolved around them eating ice cream at I forgot his name. Linguini's, not Linguini's. That's racist. The Glacier dude, who becomes Glacier dude later down the line of the season. And I think it would have been better to have the episode introducing his character, that he's an ice cream dude, and eating his ice cream is like fate in a way. It's like fate in a way before seeing this episode, because it's like, okay, at this point, it's just she just wants to get ice cream with Adrian, and you think it's gonna be a romantic moment. But if you have that subtext of his ice cream being fated for couples, then I'll be like, okay, now I see why she's trying to get him to this guy and trying to eat ice cream at this location with him, because that makes sense. But no, that didn't happen. But no, we have Gigantitan, and in the beginning, Hawkmoth was trying to Akumanize, what's his face, the bodyguard. And man, this is also an episode where it took about 10 minutes to almost 10 minutes to get to the Akumanized person. No wonder it felt a little quick to me as well, and also just very pathetic. Throughout all of this, Hawkmoth is just doing his best not to fly off the handle. I think he kind of does in one instance, doesn't he? He gets so frustrated that the baby is just not doing what he wants. But Hawkmoth, this isn't your kid. I'm surprised he's even listening to you to begin with, and it's a baby. What do you expect? This is one of those frustrating episodes that just makes me wonder, how low is Hawkmoth willing to go just to get a subservient victim here? Because at that, I forget. Was there a moment where Hawkmoth took away an ability? If there was, tell me the episode so I can remind myself, because I'm not looking it up here. That'll cost way too much time, and I don't want to edit any of this stuff. I just want to upload these as they are, and so I don't have to waste more time, editing, getting it done, and then posting it out, and then such and such like that. But if there is a moment where he took away the ability, don't you think this would have been one of those times to be like, okay, this is clearly not working? Even if he, and as I said, I think I said this in the reaction, even if Gigantitan somehow, in some miracle, some way, was able to get one of the Miraculous from either Adrian or Marinette, would you think the baby would be able to hold on it long enough to get the Miraculous back to him? Like, do you really think that? Or would you think he would drop it since he's so huge and these things are so small? So obviously, if he drops it, he's not gonna be able to find it, and he's a baby. He's gonna have not much of an attention span to even want to look for it. So you really have to be in Hawkmoth's position and then think, maybe this isn't a great idea. Maybe I should take this power back, try again tomorrow. You know, get a better person for this because baby's not working. So this is one of those frustrating ones. Just like Hawkmoth, you should have thought a little bit more about this one. And plus, the baby, in terms of design, it's not even all that good. The design, I've seen more creative designs in this series, and I'm actually kind of disappointed in this one. And the power output, it's just he's a big baby. He's just a huge baby. He has no underlying power other than the fact that he's big. That's it. I put up a suggestion in the reaction that to make this particular one better, and also I should do that as a thing for these redirects as an extra topic. If I were to want to improve the power of this character, to somehow improve their likelihood and ability to get the Miraculous, or at least keep them, make them so they're more viable to fight Ladybug and Cat Noir, it would be, let it be a baby who, it's like Hulk. The angrier or more upset he gets, the bigger he becomes. If he continuously tries to roam around, not finding a stupid lollipop, which is like the underlying thing that keeps this kid going throughout this entire episode, was he can't find a lollipop. He tries to eat something, he gets mad, he grows a little bit bitter. And it's Cat Noir and Ladybug's time limit that if the baby continues to roam around with continues to roam around and continues to not be able to find a stupid lollipop, and he continues to get upset that he's not finding it, he grows so big that he becomes just a huge threat. Since he's a baby, he throws tantrums. He can run into buildings, pick up cars, and throw them out of frustration, to knock over the Eiffel Tower just because he's just so mad that he can't find a lollipop. I would find that to be a more, like, threatening sense, that it goes from, okay, since you know he can't get the Miraculous because he's not conscious enough to even keep that in his head long enough to do it, but it becomes an actual threat to the overall city if you don't stop him soon, type of thing. And they didn't do that. They didn't do that. The kid is barely bigger than one of the legs of the Eiffel Tower, let alone bigger than the Eiffel Tower itself. So it's not even that big. So, okay. So, yeah, this episode definitely had some problems. And the whole Marinette trying to get Adrian in a very specific way, trying to do this grand scheme to do it, instead of just walking up to the guy and saying, hey, let's go on a date. Okay, fine. I see that's just Marinette's character, and I just got to deal with it, and I'm dealing with it. I'm doing my best to deal with it. But it doesn't mean I can't complain about it when that's just something I just don't like to see. When certain girl characters are just so embarrassed to talk to a guy like he's a god. And then later down the line, I complain about this fact. You see how she is right here. How far she's willing to go to just get one date with him in a very specific way, trying to plan out things with multiple different people, like Ocean 11 style type of thing. And it's unable to do it, and gets so upset when she's unable to do it. And when she actually has an actual chance to do it, she blows it off like an idiot, like an idiot. But later down the line, when one guy shows up, plays a guitar pretty okay, and has like such a sensual voice, She falls head over heels for that guy. Pick one, Marinette. Do you like Adrian because he's nice? He does things for you. He's great. Or do you like him like a high school crush? Because if it's a high school crush, you definitely go for Luca. But then again, Luca just seems like a love at first sight kind of deal, which I don't really believe in. So there's some problems. I have some problems. But I'm not done with the season yet, so I need to see where this all goes. And I just hope later down the line they find out each other's identities, find out it's not that big of a freaking deal, and know that just because they know who each other are does not mean that the enemy is going to use them against each other. Hell, they're going to use each other against each other regardless if they know each other's true identity. Isn't that right? Because there's multiple episodes where Adrian's been in trouble, but he doesn't know the identity of Ladybug, and there's been multiple occasions where Marinette is in trouble, and she doesn't know the true identity of Adrian. It's like, so just tell each other. It's not that bad. It's really not that bad. Oh man. So in the end, baby on itself, power output definitely on a 5 scale. It's not that bad. It's not that big. He's a big baby. He threw a little bit of a tantrum a little bit, but he didn't really destroy anything. He's not really showing the destructive capabilities of what a temper tantrum child can do. And His potential of his creativity, not very good creative. It's just a big baby. That's it. Didn't even do anything like really worthwhile with that type of idea. And his potential at the beginning of Miraculous, almost zero. Almost zero. Even if he somehow got it, it's not like he's going to have enough mental capacity to actually keep it long enough to give it to Hawkmoth. Because God knows Hawkmoth's not going to get off his ass and go out and find it himself. Alright? So, yeah, there you go. This is the UMB Universe. See you guys next time. Again, this is just the low point, but the rest of the episodes, maybe one or two, are technically, quote-unquote, not as good. I'm not calling this episode terrible. I just have a lot of problems with it, but it's still an episode to watch and enjoy type of deal. So, the UMB Universe, see you guys next time. Bye.